It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos, no need to ask why.
Just open your mouth and close your eyes. It's raining tacos. Yay!
Woo!
I like how you opened a can of La Croix just as we were, about to come in for the intro.
Well, you know me, the La Croix is always on ice.
I don't know if anybody heard that. I mean, I heard it, as you were opening it, obviously, but I don't know if, just halfway through the intro, you just hear a yeah.
Watch, next time I'll be pouring a glass of whiskey. Just
right, can you imagine? It's like, just open your mouth.
I actually almost choked on the La Croix.
Why?
Because I started talking when I
Bro.
swallowed it.
See, okay, you know that as soon as we reach, just open your mouth and close your... That's when we come in. Okay.
Think about what you just said.
That's when we come in?
Just open your mouth and close your eyes. That's when we come in. Which is an appropriate start to this episode because we're talking about weird fast food meals from around the world.
It's like we never left at the time when it was just us, because the past 2 episodes we've had special guests on.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we're just going back to our normal state now.
Yeah,
I think,
especially because Gerard has taken away the status quo and brought me back the smaller soundboard.
Yeah.
So I don't have all of my effects anymore.
Well, here's the thing, because I did my best to try and cram the Rodecaster Pro 2 into my backpack, but it does not fit. That's what she said. Hey. But yeah, so I tried to make it fit, but it just doesn't. And I would have to bring a bigger bag in order to have it all done. But I thought about it and I was like, we don't really have guests that much. We don't have a lot of friends.
We have friends, just not would they come on the podcast?
I mean,
Speaking of podcasts,
that's debatable. Oh,
we interrupt this broadcast. I actually forgot to put the squeaky voice on.
Okay. Okay. Where is it? Hold on.
See, this is what happens when you don't bring the other.
Well, because okay, it's good enough. Yeah. See, I don't know where the squeaky voice is. Oh, there it is.
The squeaky voice has returned. So we interrupt this broadcast with an important message.
So Gerard brought to my attention, what was it, on Monday? Mm-hmm. That our podcasting brethren,
Yes.
our podcasting brothers,
Yes.
have shot some warning shots across the bow
Fired
of the...
some shots.
That's exactly what I was looking for. And I was like, why did that sentence not sound right?
Shot.
Everybody! They have fired some shots across the bow of the good ship JavaScript.
Indeed, they have.
And not necessarily at the JavaScript. It was mostly at me.
Yeah,
But
indeed.
But yeah, so I actually listened to the full podcast so that I could respond.
Mm-hmm.
And I was telling Gerard about this the other day, and I was like, I was going to respond and fire shots in return, but I don't want to start a podcast war.
Oh my god!
So for Cozy from the paper sandwiches,
Yes.
aka the pleather sandwiches, which will probably piss them
pleather
off
sandwiches.
more than anything than I could have said.
It's a pleather to be with you.
If he wants to have podcast beef, we can 1v1 on Super Smash Brothers, and we
Hell
can decide
yes.
it from there. Especially
Hell
for
yes.
someone who plays as Yoshi.
Yes.
So, but their beef with not just with me, but the whole of the UK was they have discovered, since they are a fashion podcast,
Yes.
that there is a tradition, or not a tradition, but a new fashion
Okay.
of wearing football boots, aka cleats.
Cleats.
As part of, that's a very American word, cleats.
It's a.
It's not a thing
It's
that we
even
say
a
in
name.
England. So
it's even
like,
somebody's name. Like, oh, my name is
Cletus,
Cletus.
yeah.
Cletus.
Cletus, get your cleats out of my house.
Yes.
So apparently that has become a thing that people wear as everyday fashion. Mm-hmm. And they were asking me why that's a thing. Well, the only thing I can think of is it's preparedness.
Yeah.
Because think about it. If you're out on a Saturday night and you're there with your friends,
Okay.
and all of a sudden a football, aka a soccer ball for all you Americans, comes rolling in front of you, and you've got your football boots on, aka your cleats for all you Americans out there, and you run up and welly it into the top corner from 40 yards out, your friends are going to go crazy. But if you don't have your football boots on, it's going to go wide, and you're going to make a fool of yourself, and you're going to go home from the bar lonely and alone.
Okay, 2 questions, Nick, out of that. Do they not call it cleats in the UK?
Not that I know of, but it could be. It could have changed.
Okay.
I mean, I did move here in 2000, so.
Okay. Question number 2. You can't just kick a football or a soccer ball. With regular shoes, you need your cleats?
Well, but then again, think like, say, for example, you and your friends are at a wedding, and you've got fancy suit boots on.
Okay.
And you try and kick it with those things.
I can do that.
Okay, let's go to the park. You go home and get your suit boots. This can be a short on our YouTube, and let's see if you can score with fancy suit boots.
Sure, next time we record, because we didn't have it in our plan this time.
Next time.
Which
we'll forget, and it's not going to happen.
Yes.
But, one of these days, maybe for episode 1000, we'll do a special charity match like the Sidemen did.
Maybe, okay, 1,000 is too soon. I think episode 6,000 is more reasonable.
Fair.
Yeah.
We'll do it 4,500. That means the first half is over.
That is correct.
45th minute.
Yes.
So, but I don't wear cleats.
Cleats?
I wear something called Adidas Sambas. So,
Okay.
Or Adidas, which is the way that you should be saying it, but I'm saying it American because I've been here for too long.
Okay.
So Adidas Sambas, which are sort of a cross between football boots and everyday shoes. So they don't have the studs on.
Okay.
But you could still, like, I used to play indoor with my Sambas on.
Yeah.
So I could still, because I'm just so damn good, I could still,
I mean, it's one of the things that they brought up. They said that if you wear football cleats inside the house, right, it's just gonna make the clanking. Yeah.
If you've got your football boots on, your girlfriend's got her high heels on, everyone's just gonna be like, oh well, there they come.
Sounds like they're tap
Jesus
dancing.
Christ.
Yeah.
So, but yes, so that was before we get to the episodes of the food from around the world.
Yes.
I wanted to call out the claims that have been brought against me.
Yes. Well, it was a pleasure listening to you rant about it. Oh man, can you imagine if we actually started some beef with Tito Wavy and Cozy? Is it?
Yeah,
okay.
Cozy and Tito Wavy.
Yeah. Okay.
So
why does he call himself Cozy anyway? Should we have our own nicknames?
We should at some point.
Just start the episode out like, "Hi, I'm Muffin Crumbs."
That's not a podcast specific one though.
Yes.
Tacos and the Rain Man.
Tacos in the Rain Man. And then I just do a short, like, I'm singing in the rain.
And I'm just there behind you eating a plate of tacos.
Or you're just there behind me throwing the tacos at my umbrella.
Oh, yeah, because you're raining.
Yeah, there you go. But anyway, moving on to the actual...
But yes, just in case we do start beef,
yes.
Hyder from the pavement perspective, look out because paper sandwiches might be coming for you next. And
yes.
they did release a new episode since I listened to the one they called me out. So
yes.
who knows? You could have been called out already.
Yeah.
So watch out.
Yeah, Hyder, watch out. We've already been called out and we're calling paper sandwiches out. So, I mean, hey, if you call out the JavaScript as well, we will be source coding you back to reality. Hey.
Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
Oh, there goes gravity. Okay.
It doesn't sound right in an English accent.
Yeah. So, moving on to the actual topic. We're almost 10 minutes in.
Woo!
Right?
That sounds like us.
It does sound like us. So this is going to be sort of a two-parter because the wheel has granted us 2 topics that are...
All hail the wheel!
All hail the wheel! So the wheel has granted us 2 topics that correlate to each other, right?
Indeed.
And we're not going to spoil the next episode, right? But this one is going to be in the next episode. No, I just thought of that because like the next episode.
Thank you, air horn guy.
Thank you, air horn guy.
Chicken jockey.
You know that I was referring to. I just see the.
I was
chicken
waiting
jockey.
for that. So on my Roku TV in the recording studio,
That was fast.
there's a chicken jockey from Minecraft came by.
Yeah, but yeah. So I was referring to the song, the next episode, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. It's the mother effing digger.
So I was in completely the wrong genre of music.
Yeah, Because yeah, so we're not going to reveal the next episode.
Spoilers.
But this is going to be international fast food. And I've got a quiz prepared for Nicholas. I've been on a quiz high recently, and I really like making quizzes. So this is going to be a regular thing, I think, in this
I think so
podcast.
too, because I enjoy a quiz.
Yeah. So basically, I mean, we had also the idea of possibly inviting our friends and doing a game night, like an on-camera game night.
Yes.
Right, where we play like Cards Against Humanity and then post it on YouTube.
Definitely an NSFW stream.
Yes, indeed. But for now, we're just going to do quizzes, right, on our podcast. And I mean, it's entertaining too, right? Because, you can try to pause and guess, right, like what it is. But yeah, Nick, do you have like a prelude to this, I think.
Indeed. So the thing that made me think about it was I saw an article that was talking about McDonald's products from around the world. And most of them were relatively normal. Like there was a bit of a weird one with the McPasta, but it was Italy, so I could understand
McPasta.
it. Also, the,
Well, did you know that there's a McSpaghetti in the Philippines?
I was just about to say there was a mixed spaghetti and the fried chicken
Yes.
in the Philippines.
Yes.
But then Poland entered the ring.
Okay. Poland has entered the chat.
Poland said,
A second
"Hold my
Poland
vodka."
has hit the tower. Anyway.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
I mean, this item is pretty criminal, so that's not a bad introduction. And it said, "Hold my vodka," and introduced me to. I can't believe that this is a thing.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
The cottage cheese and radish McMuffin.
I'm sorry, what?
The cottage cheese and radish McMuffin.
Look, I can do cottage cheese, but the smell of radish is just god-awful.
So, the Polish breakfast option,
Yes.
which combines a wheat McMuffin bun with radish, arugula,
Ugh.
cottage cheese, known locally as tvarog,
Chicken jockey.
which I'm probably saying it wrong, butter, and spices. And I'll show you a picture of it.
Oh, God.
That's
Oh,
what was making me
God.
gag before we started recording.
Is it like, it's raw radish and raw arugula?
Yeah.
What?
Just with a bit of cottage cheese on it.
That's the weirdest thing that somebody has shoved in their mouth raw. Yes, I am.
Emotional, damn it!
Thank you. What's that guy, What's his name? Uncle Roger, right?
That's what she said.
There we go.
No, the guy who does the emotional damage sound. His name is like Uncle Roger or something like that, right?
Isn't Uncle Roger the guy that does the rice reviews?
Is he? I don't know, but he's just the super Asian guy. But anyway, so okay, I can only imagine. Like I said, cottage cheese. I understand. There's people who like just shoving cottage cheese down their gullets, right? But raw radish, right? I mean, yeah. So some people like the crunch, but I can only imagine the smell. Yeah, and raw arugula. Arugula is bitter. It's bitter. Right, because at one point, right, my mom and I would try to do like this healthy diet thing, and she made like these ground turkey lettuce wraps that has arugula on it, right? And so the turkey was nice, right? But as soon as I chewed a little bit on the arugula, I'm like, ugh. Like it's just a kind of bitter. Like if you're from the Philippines, like me. You know this vegetable called ampalaya. In English, it's bitter melon.
Okay.
Yes.
I've heard of that, and I was
Yes.
always confused by that because melons traditionally aren't bitter, so I was very confused by that.
And it doesn't look like a melon at all. It looks like a very wrinkly zucchini with a lighter lighter green skin.
Interesting.
Yes, yeah. So it's like Shrek green, basically. And it's it looks more like a wrinkly zucchini. And
It looks like a...
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, don't say it. Don't say it, please. Or else we're gonna have to. Oh my God! I already marked these episodes as explicit on whenever I'm uploading them.
To be fair, you made a Polish 9/11 joke, so
That's true.
I think I could get away with saying that it looks like something else that's that's wrinkly and attached to
That's
Shrek.
true. That's true. But yeah, so basically, it looks like a wrinkly Shrek.
Yeah.
So and it's like when you bite into it, it's just like the kind of intense bitterness that doesn't really leave your mouth, right? Like even if you like wash it down with like a soda, right? Even if you drink lots of water, shut up. Stop it, Nick. Your head is so far up the gutter, I think you're actually eating poop from it.
My head is inside of the sewer.
Yes. Yeah. So you'll probably like the McRadish because of the, you're so used to the smell because your head is so far in the gutter.
By the way, the emotional damage guy is comedian Stephen He.
Oh, Stephen He.
So we were kind of being very racist because Uncle Roger is an old Asian guy.
Oh, okay.
who rates Asian
Whoops.
food. Well, I don't know if he's old. He's older than Stephen He, that's for sure.
So it was Stephen Him. Or Stephen She. Or Stephen They. This bit is old. Anyway. But yeah, so that's what it is. And that's what arugula was like for me. It's just such an intense bitterness. That's
right.
But anyway.
I can't imagine going to McDonald's and being like, and no offense to Polish people, because I do have Polish friends.
Yeah.
But Big Mac, chicken nuggets. No, you know what? I'm going to have the radish and cream cheese burger. That's not even a burger. It literally doesn't have burger on it. It's just radish and cream cheese on a wheat bun with bloody arugula on it.
Yeah. Don't. Basically, bottom line, don't try to smell the breath of a Polish person.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Anyway, so, because like that just.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
That reminded me of a bit from The Big Bang Theory that so I'm going to show you like after our recording, right? But there was a bit in The Big Bang Theory where they were trying to play Pictionary, right? And and so somebody was so one of them, which is Sheldon's girlfriend, Amy, she was like drawing a nail with some polish on it, right? And freaking Sheldon is like drawing like a map of the universe, some sausages, and like and then like somebody who was like dead on the floor. And they're like, and he's like, and then Leonard was trying to guess like what he's going at, and he's like unidentified flying liverwurst, like so he was like and then Penny was just like chilling there. She's like, yeah, I got some time, and then finally she was like, yeah, so that's nail polish, right? Yeah.
How did you get nail polish from that?
Yeah. So he was like, how did you get nail polish from that? And then he's like, no, the word is Polish. These are Polish sausages. And this map of the universe is by a Polish astronomer. And this is... So,
Jesus.
Polish.
That's
okay.
like, I had a clue in the crossword that I most certainly wasn't doing when I was at work.
Sure.
And it was 7 letters for takeoff.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't know. I even asked ChatGPT what it was.
Oh my God.
And even ChatGPT didn't know what it was.
It was stunned.
It was holiday.
For takeoff?
Yeah. Or it's time to take off or something like that.
Oh my God.
And it's like, no, all of the clues in the crossword were not cryptic. You don't switch to cryptic all of a sudden.
Yeah, I think they just wanted to mess with you, Nick. They know that you're doing these crosswords at work, and they know that if they can get you mad enough, you'll probably be like, God damn it! And then they'll be like, Nick, can you see me in my office?
I'm just screaming at a guest.
Yeah, exactly. The next guest you get on the phone is just like, hey, can you tell me what the letter word is? Okay. Moving on to the fast food quiz.
Woo!
Yay!
Oh, that's not the one I was looking for. There we go.
I was gonna say. Okay, you can. Was that really? Was that?
Yes.
I'm gonna kill you. Okay. All right. So we have a little bit of palate cleanser.
Nice.
Because I was watching Vsauce the other day, and he was also he did a video some 11 years ago. Oh, God,
Jesus,
11 years ago was 2014, guys. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So he made a video talking about like international fast food, and he had like this little interlude in the video showing various pizza crusts that other countries have created. I think it's Pizza Hut around the world.
Nice.
And they stuffed the crust with just a whole bunch of creative things.
Interesting.
And I'm going to have you guess which country has a specific kind of stuffed crust. Okay.
Fire away.
Okay. So take a guess where the cheeseburger stuffed crust is from.
Well, my first thought would go to America, but I'm assuming since we're going around the world, it's not America.
No, it isn't. So imagine like cheeseburger patties on top of like a crust that's been shaped into a circle, right? Just specifically for it. And then it just goes in a ring around the pizza. Ring around the pizza. Cheeseburger. Cheeseburger in the crust. That doesn't really work. I'm not good at improv. And we consider ourselves comedians. Do we?
I do.
You do. I'm gonna be so disappointed in you, Nick, if you don't know what this is.
Well, that gives me a clue. I'm assuming it's England then.
Yes, it's the UK.
I was torn between England and Germany because Germany do things like that.
Yeah, so the cheeseburger stuffed crust is from the UK.
Hey, Pizza Hut in England is really good.
Yes.
I used to get, when I moved back there, I used to get a tandoori pizza.
Okay.
And it had curry chicken on it. So good.
I don't think they sell the cheeseburger stuffed crust anymore, though. But if they did, I would be chowing down on it. It would be the best experience in my life.
The best a man can get.
But I don't know how the UK is. I don't know how the UK is with making burgers. I mean, with its proximity to Hamburg, Germany, where the burger is created, I would assume they have good burgers. But
well, if you're Cozy from the
oh my god,
the paper sandwiches,
oh my god,
he also called out England on their burgers.
Oh god,
actually, he didn't say it on the podcast. This was when we were celebrating my birthday. But still,
we kind of need an unbiased source, not an English person and not somebody who already has a predisposition with
That's
England, right? So let's say Hyder can decide. Sure. Hyder, what do you think of English hamburgers?
Pop over to England for me. I know
real
you're not
quick,
that
just
far
real
away.
quick. Yeah, pop over. All right. Next up is Marmite and cheese.
Oh, that's got to be Australia.
Close.
Is it New Zealand?
New Zealand. That is correct.
I knew it's down under.
Yeah, it's down under. But yeah, it's Marmite.
All
plus
I have
cheese.
to say at that is crikey. Jesus
Crikey.
Christ. Have you ever had Marmite before?
I
or
haven't.
Vegemite?
Well, here's the thing. I plan to have my first bite of Vegemite and or Marmite whenever when I go to Australia in September.
Fair.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So the thing I'll say about Marmite, so there's a saying in England
Yes.
that something is like Marmite because either you love it or you hate it. And there are people that swear by it and have it for breakfast every morning. And there are people like me who are sane and will never touch it ever again.
Well, I haven't. I've heard of people like hating on Vegemite and Marmite, but the thing is, I haven't tasted it yet, so I am going to judge without any bias because I'm neither Australian nor English.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing at the end of the day. Like I said, it's 50-50.
Yeah.
People love it or people hate it. So
yeah, and apparently there's a lot of sodium in Vegemite as well. That's why people spread it like a very thin layer on bread, maybe on toast too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or you get some crazy people that just take a spoon.
So this is gonna gross you out a little bit, Nick, because there's a YouTuber named Max Mofo. Not too long ago, he did the Vegemite challenge. He's Australian. And he did the Vegemite challenge where he like pretty much scooped with his hand an entire tub of Vegemite, and it's like times 10 or times 12. So 12 of those big freaking the big Jif containers. Yeah, 12 of them. And he scooped it with his hand and then just ate it. Yeah, moving on to Good Lord, Nick. Did you just make up a language to insult somebody?
I did.
Jesus
I couldn't
Christ.
find the words in English, so
Oh my God. I was wondering what that alien language was and why your tongue was waving a little bit.
yeah, why each of my eyes were like flicking around the room.
Yeah. And are those new horns that you grew out of your head?
Yeah,
Jesus.
I'll put them back down now. I've stopped swearing.
Oh my God. God, I think I got possessed while you were saying that. But anyway, next up, and this is close to New Zealand, so it's probably going to be obvious. I just gave away the answer. It's hot
Australia?
dogs. It's Australia, mate. Yes, it's Australia, mate.
I mean, I didn't have very many options. It was like Australia, Tonga,
Papua New Guinea, Easter Island. Like, I mean, Antarctica is also an option, but there's no people there. So hot dogs.
Sorry, I just had an image of Pizza Hut Antarctica.
Pizza Hut Antarctica.
Oh yes, Mr. Penguin, come in. We have your hot dog stuffed crust.
Or it's like whale blubber stuffed crust.
I can't do whale song.
Newt. That's a penguin.
Bingo.
But yeah, so Australia stuffs their. I don't know if they still do. This was a while ago. I think this was early 2000s as well. But they stuffed their hot dog. Their pizza with hot dog.
Is it like a whole hot dog, or do they cut it into pieces? And
See, I have no idea. I have a feeling that it's just like normal hot dogs, and then they just like line it all around the thing,
that's just weird.
and then they cover it with a crust, and then they bake it.
I mean, I assume it would be like having sausage on pizza,
Yeah.
but just weird
Well,
because it's like at the end of the pizza.
No, it's like that. Oh my God, it's like that ballpark hot dog kind of thing. So it's not exactly like having sausage on pizza because it's Italian sausage, you see, right? So that you put on pizza, but this one is like ballpark hot dog. You know, like the one like the kind of thing that you put in a bun and put mustard over it.
Those are fine by themselves.
The
but
kind of
like-
thing that your dad would grill on a 4th of July celebration.
I don't think my dad would be grilling on the 4th of July because he lives in England.
Why wouldn't he?
Well, it'd just be another day in England.
Why not? Doesn't England celebrate the 4th of July?
You know, you're not the first person who asked that, and I know you're asking it ironically, but someone did legitimately ask me that once,
What
and I was
the
like,
hell?
do you know anything about history?
I mean, okay. I mean, yes, I am asking it like as a joke.
Yeah.
Right? But for sure, during the 4th of July, they do something like, I guess, to bash people from the United States. Or like, do they just not care?
No, actually, when I was living there, I went to an American place on the 4th of July because I was like, well, I might as well, I'm not working.
Okay.
It's a Thursday. I might as well go.
Sure.
And I was like, so you're doing anything special today? I'm like, what do you mean? Well, it's 4th of July. Like, what the hell does that mean? I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Again, do you not know your history?
It's kind of like,
second off, what do you mean?
It's kind of like if you say to a non-Star Wars fan, "Happy May the 4th."
Yeah.
It's like, why?
What?
It's May. Okay, Happy
May the 4th be with you.
Yeah, May the 4th be with you. Oh wait, no, we don't have the Star Wars theme on this one. Whoops. Sorry. All right, we better get a move on because we're almost half an hour into this.
Yeah, we're fine.
Cream cheese cones. So it's kind of So
What?
Yeah. So imagine like a sort of a. I think it from the pictures it looks more like a sort of like a puff pastry thing that they wrap around some cream cheese and then they bake it into the crust. Yeah, cream cheese cones.
What?
Yes. Take a while. So you'll never guess this one. I might as well give you the answer now. You'll never
Ethiopia.
guess. No, not even close.
Liechtenstein.
No,
Korea.
nope, not Korea. I know what you would guess, Korea, but
Portugal.
no. Nope.
What continent is it? If it won't give it away.
Oh, Asia.
Asia, okay.
Yeah.
Kazakhstan.
Oh, you're getting close. Oh, you're getting very close.
Turkmenistan.
Nope, it's not one of the stands.
Oh.
Yeah.
We don't stand that country.
No, we don't stand them. But it is in that area.
Is it Russia?
Perhaps the Middle East, maybe?
I was going in the wrong direction.
There you go.
Syria.
No.
Lebanon.
Nope.
Israel.
Nope.
Qatar.
It's a group of countries.
Oh, the UAE.
Yeah, there you go.
The UAE.
The UAE. We better not say that because, we're probably going to get lynched.
I have no plans to go to the UAE anytime soon.
Well, I mean, you know how powerful the prince? Is he the prince or the king or like whoever the ruler of the UAE is?
Whatever.
So for those of you who don't know where the UAE is, it's the United Arab Emirates.
Indeed.
Yes. And it is a group of countries like, what countries are in the UAE? Like what? Abu Dhabi, right? Dubai, or no? Am I getting that completely wrong? Am I going to get killed here?
Something doesn't sound right about that, but I
Okay.
don't know why, so I can't correct you. So let me
just,
just go to the library for a second.
Yeah, so just disclaimer here. Not trying to be like, stereotyping or racist by saying they're gonna kill me, are they? Because that's not my entire point at all. My point is that the people in the UAE are very powerful and they can find me if I talk bad about them.
You are trying so hard not to be murdered right now.
I'm trying so hard, right? I'm trying not to racially stereotype by saying that they'll kill me, but also I'm trying to like be super duper respectful.
Right, let's have a look. So it's a collection of 7 separate Emirates, but I can't find a list of what the Emirates are.
So there's the Emirates Airbus A380.
Yep, fly
There's
Emirates.
the Emirates Boeing 777. There's the oh man.
Just list the bloody Emirates. What are the
Let's move on, Nick. Let's move on.
Emirates in
Okay,
UAE? It did say that Abu Dhabi is one of them. That's
Okay.
the capital. and
Okay,
that's
so
the
that was
biggest
good.
one.
That was good. So Abu Dhabi, that area.
Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah, which
Okay.
is Sharjah.
Uh-huh.
Ajman,
Okay.
Al Quwain,
Okay.
Ras Al Khaimah, and Fujairah.
You say Raz Alzheimer's. Okay.
I probably mispronounced half of those, but
Yeah, probably. But anyway, moving on to fish eggs.
oh god, why?
Fish eggs as a stuffed crust.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's almost as bad as Poland. Japan, why do you do these things to us?
No, not Japan, but you're close.
Is it Korea again?
Nope. Close.
Laos,
Bigger country.
Cambodia,
Bigger country.
Vietnam,
Bigger country.
China.
Yes, China.
Well, when you said bigger country, I didn't think you meant the biggest country in the region. I was like, let me at least go through the countries first.
No, Russia is the biggest country in that region.
Is it though? It's in Europe.
And in Asia. Okay.
Only
Anyway.
sometimes.
Most of the time, in fact.
Only sometimes.
Nope, most of the time. It's in Asia.
Only sometimes.
Okay. So that is the end of our
Actually, you know
little-
what? We don't claim them. They can have Asia.
Sure,
Can have it.
why
You know
not?
what? They are in Asia.
Yeah, they are in Asia.
That's not it.
Yeah. Even though their culture feels more European than anything.
Oh no, it's a weird hodgepodge of all sorts.
Whatever.
Of
But-
things. But to be fair, in my defense, I don't. And this might be ignorance on my part, but when I think of
Yeah.
fish eggs, China is not the first country that comes to my mind. Hence
Okay.
why I said Japan, because of sushi.
Yeah.
But because usually Chinese food to me, and again, could be ignorance and
Yeah.
partial racism, but
Partial.
it's like noodles and stuff like that.
Yes.
So fish eggs weren't really
Yeah.
the thing that I was expecting to be, especially on pizza. Why would you do that, China?
It's on a stuffed crust, so you can just ignore the
why?
crust if you don't want to.
No.
Yeah,
That-
you can
can't
ignore the crust.
that.
Yes, you can.
No.
Why can't? Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Well, first off, the crust is good, but second
Okay.
off, no.
So let's move on to the actual quiz, Nicholas, because we have a lot to go through. So I don't even know why I added a point system, because we're not going to keep track of the points. But if you give me the correct description of this food, it's going to be 1 point, because it's very obvious. It's in the names sometimes. And if you choose the correct country that it's from, you get 3 points. Ooh, but we're not going to keep track of them. And after each one has been revealed, you're going to rate it 1 to 10. With 10 being you would buy a plane ticket right now, and 1 being it should stay in that country.
Fair.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
the cream cheese one would be like a -4.5.
This is your opinion, Nick. This is your opinion as an English guy in the United States.
You what?
You what? Okay, so we're going to start off with KFC around the world. And this is from mashed.com, which is funny because KFC has mashed potatoes.
That's where my mind went.
Yes, indeed. So let's see. So the first one is called The Big Boss.
Oh.
So give me your guess of the description or what it is and which country it's from.
Interesting.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to guess it's England. And I'm going to guess the description is it's like a double chicken burger with like bacon and then like lettuce, tomatoes, and a sauce.
You know what? I'm going to give you 1 point.
Woo!
Because that's almost the correct description.
Nice.
But the country is very wrong. It's Canada. Yeah.
I was going between England and America, so I would never have said
Yeah.
Canada. But
So it is a double stacked chicken sandwich, lettuce, pickles, cheese, and special signature sauce. So think like Big Mac, but with chicken.
fair.
Yeah.
So for that one, I'd say a 9, and the only reason I say a 9 is the cheese. Obviously, I
Yes.
could get it without the cheese, but that's the thing that's taking the point away is because
Because it naturally comes with cheese. Yeah.
Exactly. I've never understood cheese on a chicken sandwich. Like it's like how the fillet of fish from McDonald's
Yes, the
comes with
filet of
cheese.
fish. I was going to bring that
Why?
up. Yeah. So the filet of fish, right? I guess it's. I don't think it's available in any other country, right? And it's the weirdest thing that comes from America because it's a fried fish patty, right?
Which is square.
Yeah, yeah. Not only does it have cheese, it has a half piece of cheese for some reason.
Yeah.
Right, where you're still paying full price of
Yep.
cheese. And then it has steamed buns instead of like toasted buns for some reason.
Yep.
And then you got tartar sauce on top.
It's kind of weird.
It is very weird. And I
Yeah.
thought like from the videos and shit, I mean, they make it look good.
Yeah.
But then it just tastes like kind of like, it tastes like nothing, basically. Think, oh my God, this is going to be such a weird analogy, but think about biting into the most vanilla white person you can think of.
Are you trying to tell me that you're a cannibal?
Yes.
Should I run?
Yeah, you should. But anyway.
No, I
yeah.
would be okay with the big boss.
Okay. All right. Next up, this is probably going to be obvious from the name. It's called the Paneer Zinger.
How do you spell the what?
The Paneer Zinger. That's Paneer. Zinger, Zinger. Or Zinger.
Thank you. Well, it's going to be one of the countries that does like kebabs.
Yes, you're getting there.
So it could be a multitude.
I mean, not really kebabs.
Is it Greece?
No, not really kebabs, but like go further south, a little bit further south. It's in Asia, though, not in Europe.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that because when you said south, I was going to go to Egypt, and I was like, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
Is it Lebanon?
South east.
Is it Lebanon?
No.
Syria?
No.
Jordan?
No.
Kuwait?
No.
Iraq?
No. This is gonna
Iran.
be like bigger country.
India?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. India.
Of course. I was thinking it's because I had Mediterranean food the other day.
Yes.
And so my mind went to Mediterranean instead of curry.
That's 3 points, Nick.
Woo!
Now give me the description if you want the last point.
So it's a zinger.
Yes.
So I guess it's still going to be the chicken sandwich like the zinger, but instead of having like hot sauce, it's going to be like curry flavored chicken.
No.
No, interesting.
No. So let me give you the.
Or is it vegetarian? Is it one of the vegetarian provinces?
Yes, kind of, sort of.
Is it like
maybe.
a chickpea thing, like a falafel? No.
So it's. Do you want me to just give it to you? It's just 1 point. So it's a deep fried cheese patty sandwich.
For those of you that don't know, because I don't know if we've ever said it on this podcast, I hate melted cheese.
Yeah.
So that just sounds bloody
Yes.
awful.
So imagine
my
taking
God.
like just a block of cheese, drowning it in breading, and then frying it, and then just straight up.
God, kill me now.
Yes.
Oh my God.
All right, Nick. I'm gonna kill you, and then probably gonna have you for dinner. As a cannibal. Yeah. So okay, moving on to the next one.
Oh, rating for that one.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I
forgot. Half a point.
Half a point.
It can stay in its own bloody country.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Nice. All right, next up is called the Chachos.
Is it Mexico?
No, surprisingly not. And it's actually a surprising one, this one, because it's not Mexico or any Latin country.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it Sweden?
Not Europe.
Oh.
Not Asia either, though.
Oh.
Nor North or South America.
Australia?
Yes.
Really? Okay.
Yes. Yeah. I kind of gave it to you there.
Well, I wanted to get that out of the way before I started
Yeah.
naming African countries.
Okay. Yeah. So this one is Australia.
Well, let me see if I can guess.
Yes. Okay. Take a
And
wild
it's still
guess.
still KFC.
Yeah, still KFC.
God, what would the Australians get from KFC? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, get it from context. Chachos.
Nachos.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I've figured it out. Is it chicken nachos?
Yes.
Oh my God, do they put like popcorn chicken and then put nachos on top of it?
Not quite. Let me give you the description. So it's nachos, but with chicken tenders instead of chips. So it's topped with avocado, what they call a supercharged sauce, cheese sauce, and salsa, right? So, and this one's weird because this is not like, it didn't stay in the menu for too long. And by that, I mean, it was served only for an hour.
Oh.
For a daylight savings food truck party at 2 a.m. in Melbourne in 2019.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Fair.
And as you know, I want to bring this up because in Australia, it's weird because their daylight savings has half hours.
God, Australia, what are you doing?
What are you doing? But I also learned this about Australia. I've been learning a lot about Australia recently. It's probably because of the fact that I bought a plane ticket to
Because the dingo ate his baby.
The dingo ate it, baby. So there's what they call Australia Highway 1. Highway 1 basically covers all of the major cities around the perimeter of Australia, and it's some 9,000 miles long.
Because nothing exists in the center of Australia.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, Highway 1. And also the weird chachos.
Fair. See,
This one-
I'm surprised that hasn't been brought to America. I think that would do really well in America, to be fair.
We have the chitza here. It's a chicken
that's another
pizza.
disgusting idea.
So there was actually a chitza, like I think Singapore, not too long ago. So it was first brought there, but then it was brought here.
Interesting. So maybe the chachos will come.
Yeah. Who knows?
Interesting.
For only for 1 hour during daylight savings time.
So I'll give that a 5 just because I want to see it brought to America to see how well it would do in America.
Do you think? I mean, because it's chicken tenders plus like cheese sauce,
I mean, everyone
avocado.
loves chicken tenders and everyone loves
salsa.
nachos. So put the two together.
Yeah.
It's like the thing that Taco Bell had, the chicken taco, where it was like the shell was made out of
the
chicken.
naked chicken chalupa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The naked chicken chalupa.
It wasn't fried chicken.
It was a fried chicken patty shaped into a taco shell.
Because I was going to say,
yeah.
if it wasn't fried chicken, then you've just got like chicken breast.
Yeah.
That wouldn't stay together.
Well, no, surprisingly, it stayed together.
But
it was kind of versatile.
because of the fried.
Okay.
I'm saying if it wasn't fried,
Oh my
it would have
God.
just flopped all over the place.
Oh my God. I mean,
So-
sometimes it did. Anyway,
Are we still talking about the taco?
so let's move on to something that's a little bit more exotic style KFC.
And now for something completely
Yes.
different.
It's called the golden wrapped chicken. Yes, sir.
Golden wrapped chicken. Interesting. So where
And
would
this is
that
more
be
of
from?
this is more of a cultural type of dish that's been integrated into KFC, and it's an Asian country. Just to give you a
Interesting.
head start, and just to give you a head start, smaller country.
Oh, so not China this time.
No, not China this time. No, go further south.
Bhutan.
No,
Laos.
Nope.
Cambodia.
Nope.
Vietnam.
no,
Taiwan.
no,
Korea.
no.
North Korea.
I said go further south. Why did you go Korea?
Oh
There's
God.
a few more that you can go through, but if you want, I can.
I know
just
my
give it
mind
to
has gone blank. Why has my mind gone blank?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't think of any more Asian countries. At least on that side of Asia.
Do you want it-
yeah,
do you want me
tell me what it is.
Malaysia.
Oh, Malaysia.
Yes, sir. So you don't
That
get
makes
those
sense.
3 points.
That even makes sense because yeah.
But if you can describe a Malaysian cultural dish that's been integrated into KFC.
Oh yeah, let me just go through the recesses of my Malaysian cuisinal knowledge.
Cuisinal knowledge.
So what was it called again?
The golden wrapped chicken.
So is it some sort of like Malaysian marinated chicken
Oh,
with like
you're getting close. You got the first
like-
part right. It's a marinated chicken.
rice and like what else would be in there?
Not rice, no.
Noodles?
Nope. Well, you know what? I'll give it to you because you got the marinated chicken part.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
So it's yeah. So it's not fried. It's in fact baked chicken.
Oh.
Yeah. So you give it a little bit of weed, and then it gets baked.
Smoke weed every day.
Smoke weed and yet you didn't get the reference to the next episode. No. It's the motherfucking D-O-double-G.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg.
Oh no, it's because I already had the.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. So it's marinated chicken with mushrooms and sweet corn, wrapped in parchment paper and tin foil and baked.
Oh, I thought it was served on parchment paper. I was like, what the?
No,
bloody
it's
hell?
just wrapped on there.
Okay.
So it's wrapped in parchment paper and tin foil
Fair.
so that it bakes evenly. And then, yeah. So the golden wrapped chicken, what would you rate that, Nicholas?
It would depend on the marinade because I'm not. I say I'm not familiar with Malaysian cuisine, but we just found out that I'm very familiar.
Oh, you mean like the last 12 times you've been to Malaysia? You haven't
Exactly.
like integrated into the culture yet?
No, I kept going to KFC every time.
Okay.
But I'd probably give that a 7. I'd be interested to try
Nice.
that one. I don't know if
Yeah.
it would do too well. There's a lot of. What are the people that love Asian culture? Is it the weeaboos? Is that what they're called?
That's just Japan.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, literally just Japan. The weeaboos are like they like anime and like Japanese things, almost to like a fetish kind of level.
Oh yeah, so those are the people I was talking
my
about.
God.
But whatever that word would be, but for the whole of Asia.
Okay. Anyway,
So it could actually do quite well.
well, I mean, this Southeast Asia is very well known for its chicken. Surprisingly, this one is not one of the things that's not fried because KFC is known for
That's true.
fried chicken. I mean, it's in the name, Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Absolutely.
Right. But it's not fried in Kentucky. It's baked in Malaysia.
So this would be an MBC.
Yes.
Malaysian baked chicken.
Yes. Indeed. So Malaysia, if you're trying to rebrand your KFC to MBC, we're your guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So the last one in KFC, right, is called the Double Down Dog.
What's up, dog?
What's up, dog? This is in the same area, Southeast Asia.
Oh, so it's not in America.
No. Okay.
Southeast Asia.
And it's funny because you mentioned something similar to this a little bit earlier.
Oh.
Oh. But in a different restaurant, a different fast food place.
Oh, does it have radishes in it?
No. We were just discussing it like maybe 5 minutes ago.
That's such a long time ago, though.
Okay.
So Southeast Asian country. Korea?
No. That's not a Southeast Asian country. Do you know where Southeast Asia is? It's
course I do.
Southeast in Asia.
I mean, it's kind of East in Asia and South. And it depends on where you're looking at it from the South. If you're looking at
Okay.
the top, it's still South.
Just so you know, Nick, Southeast Asia doesn't get any snow, whereas Korea gets some snow. Okay.
They could get snow if they want to.
Oh my God, if they believe in themselves.
Exactly. Believe, Malaysia, believe. You will get snow if you want it.
Oh my God.
Thailand.
No. You're getting close, though.
Taiwan?
No, that's farther north now.
Well, it's because the
South.
names are kind of
so
similar.
directly south of Taiwan, what is that?
Oh, God, I don't know. Vietnam?
No.
Bhutan?
Nope. For those of you geography nerds, you know which country I'm talking about. That's directly south of Taiwan, and you're probably like trying to punch Nick through the sound waves.
Nepal.
No, that's you went too far west.
Bangladesh.
No, I'm just gonna give it to you, Nick.
Please
because
do.
It's painful. It's the Philippines, man.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought we were still talking about connected to the Asian continent.
Literally,
not
okay.
all the way down here.
Well, Taiwan's not connected to the
it's
Asian
close enough.
continent. Oh my God.
Compared to the Philippines, which is
And then
like
I told
6,000
you-
miles away.
No, and then I told you it's directly south of Taiwan. That's where the Philippines
that far
is.
south.
But it's directly south.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Jesus Christ. That's like saying, oh yeah, it's south of Canada and talking about Antarctica. Like, yeah, technically you're right, but Jesus Christ.
Well, this one's directly south. It's like Canada, then the United States. It's Taiwan, then the Philippines at the bottom.
Nah.
Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, so give me a.
Well, it's double down dog, so it's going to be hot dog.
Yeah, but what is it wrapped in?
Wrapped in fried chicken.
Yes.
So it's like
The naked chicken chalupa that we were just talking about.
that, but there also
Yeah.
used to be, this might be before your time because it was before last week.
Yeah.
And it was probably like 4500 BCE when this came out. But there was a double down stacker thing, whatever it was called, and it was like the sandwich was 2 pieces of fried chicken.
Oh my God.
And then there was bacon in the middle of it.
Damn.
It was actually really good. So I'm assuming it's like that, but with a hot dog in the middle of it.
Well, let me read you the description. It's a fried chicken fillet wrapped around a hot dog, topped with mayo, ketchup, cheese, sauce, or all 3.
Oh, so you have the option. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's
That sounds interesting.
yeah. So it's some meat wrapped around some more meat.
Yeah, it is. Giggity.
Yeah.
So I'd probably give that a 7 again because I'd be intrigued to try it.
Nice.
It would probably be higher. I know that cheese sauce isn't the requirement, but
Yes.
leave me with that cheese sauce.
Okay.
It's like that's
Fair
the
enough.
reason I haven't got the fries from Taco Bell is because it comes with sodding cheese sauce. Why? Who has cheese? Anyway, that's an argument for another day because I know there's a lot of people that
How
have cheese
mad
with
would
their
it
fries.
make you, Nick, if I told you I just opened up that packet of cheese sauce and then just dunk it down like a?
Oh my god! Just go to Poland and have their sandwich. Why don't you? Jesus.
Or
Christ.
have the paneer zinger.
That too. Oh my god.
But anyway, so we're moving on to Taco Bell. And this one is from TacoBell.com. Right? The craziest website. I found it, some Taco Bell items from around the world in the worst website possible. TacoBell.com.
Their own website.
Yeah. But yeah. Okay, so tell me what a banurrito is. Banurrito.
Is that going to be like a banh mi,
No.
but in a burrito?
No, this one's actually in Europe. Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
So how do you spell ban? It's not BAHN, is it?
No, it's B-A-N-U, so B-A-N-U-R-R-I-T-O. So banurrito.
Oh my god. What the hell country is that?
Think of something, a food item that sounds with that starts with the word ban.
I did ban me.
No, something else. Maybe like a fruit.
A fruit. Oh my god, it's got banana in it.
Banana.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Hey, it's bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Who's putting banana in Taco Bell? Oh, it's Sweden, isn't it? Because they put bananas on their pizza.
No, farther south. Maybe in the
Is it
Mediterranean.
the Madagascar.
No.
You said further south.
This might be a country maybe in the Mediterranean, perhaps an island in the Mediterranean.
Oh, is it? What the bloody hell are they called? Malta?
No.
Crete?
No.
Cyprus.
Cyprus. There you go.
That was the country I was trying to think
Yes.
of, and I thought of Crete first, and I was like, that's not a
Indeed.
country.
Yeah.
Not anymore, anyway.
Yep. So you got the country. What is?
Oh, God, what the bloody hell are they doing with bananas?
Yes.
Unless it's a dessert burrito.
It's a dessert burrito.
Oh, thank God for
Yes.
that. I thought it was like a savory burrito that had a banana in it. I was
No.
like, what the? That's why I was getting pissed off at Sweden, because they put bananas on their pizza.
You know, so do the Philippines. We put plantains, fried plantains, on with rice.
On pizza?
No, not on
Oh.
pizza. Just like with rice.
I was going to say.
No, not on pizza.
I know
no.
you eat plantains, but on pizza, that's ridiculous.
No, not on pizza.
Plantains
So,
are vaguely more acceptable than bananas, but
this
only
one-
just.
This one is a fresh banana coated with Nutella, wrapped in a toasted flour tortilla, showered in chocolate sauce, and topped with rainbow sprinkles.
If it wasn't for the Nutella, that would actually be really good because it's got rainbow sprinkles on it.
Yeah, we all
So-
know that you're, allergic
to nuts.
Nuts.
So for that, I'm going to have to unfortunately bring it down to a 5. But if it was just regular like chocolate syrup or like a strawberry syrup, something like that, I would probably bring it up to like a 9.5 because I want to try that.
Okay. Okay, fair
Especially
enough.
because I'm addicted to sprinkles.
Next up is it's also a dessert one.
Okay.
Right. And this one has 2 countries.
Ooh.
Both in Europe, not
So it's not North and South Korea.
yeah. A second Korea has hit the tower. Anyway. The joke's just not stopped. Anyway, so this one is called the Choco Marsh.
Oh.
So this is in Europe. One of them is an island, but the other one is not.
Is it the island of Ireland?
No.
No, okay.
You're close, though. You're close.
Is it England then? Is it the UK?
Yes, it's the UK, but
Okay.
what's the second country? This one's not an island.
Is it France?
Nope.
Germany?
No.
Spain? Portugal?
Yes.
Okay.
Spain.
Interesting.
So yeah,
So Choco
yeah.
Marsh. So
Choco Marsh.
I'm going to say, and this is still Taco Bell, right? Mm-hmm. So is it like a chocolate taco with marshmallows in it?
Yes, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All
So,
4 points.
yes.
Well, do I get 5 points because there were 2 countries?
You get 7.
Hell
actually.
yeah.
But we're not even keeping track of the points.
I am.
Okay, sure.
I'm on 297,000 points.
Why not? So it's a mini dessert crunch wrap filled with gooey marshmallows and melted chocolate.
Ooh, that sounds really good,
Yes.
actually.
Yeah.
I'll give that a 10. I want that to come over here straight away.
So imagine a crunch wrap, right? That crunchy tortilla just filled with chocolate and marshmallows.
Chocolate?
Chocolate?
They're selling chocolate?
Yes, indeed. Okay, next up, this one is going to be very obvious. It's a kimchi quesadilla. This one is a country that you've been mentioning so freaking much.
Is it Korea?
Yes, it's South Korea, and South Korea only because only South Korea has Taco Bell.
Well, I don't know. In that hotel they've got in Pyongyang that can hold like 150,000 people.
It's Pyongyang, not Pyeongchang.
That was close.
Kim is going to come for you, man. Kim's going to come for you.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
I mean, it could be like the Taco Bell that's in the Pentagon.
All right, move on to what it is.
What was it again? It's a kimchi...
Quesadilla.
I would assume that it's a
Kimchi
quesadilla
quesadilla.
with kimchi in it.
Yeah, but what's the main meat aside from kimchi? So kimchi is not really a meat, but
I was going to say, isn't it like a vegetarian option?
So there is meat here, but it's still vegetarian meat.
Oh, is it bloody tofu?
No.
Is it corn or whatever?
Well, okay, you have to remember that vegetarians also still eat meat. They just don't eat like beef.
Or is it fish?
No, it's chicken.
That doesn't make it vegetarian.
Sometimes people eat.
No.
I mean, India likes to eat chicken, and they're
Yeah,
vegetarian.
but not all of them are vegetarian. There are vegetarian regions that eat.
I mean, you can consider
vegetables.
chicken vegetarian.
Can you?
If you can consider fish vegetarian, I can consider.
Well, no, those are the
chicken
pescatarians.
vegetarian. Okay.
They're a separate breed. But it's like in my
Yeah,
Big Fat
those
Greek wedding.
pescatarians.
It's like in my Big Fat Greek wedding.
Damitarians.
Oh, he does not eat meat? It's okay, I make lamb.
Okay.
You've never seen my Big Fat Greek wedding,
No.
have you?
But anyway, so it is a spicy chicken, kimchi, and a melted cheese blend. It's a quesadilla. There's cheese in it.
I know, but
okay.
but why with the kimchi? Like,
Because
I mean, I'm not a big
kimchi.
fan of kimchi anyway, so that'd be so.
What is it about kimchi that you don't like, Nick?
I don't know. I just every time I have it, it's just like it's just kind of there. Like,
Yeah, it's a spicy fermented cabbage. So it smells quite awful, and it's also spicy. But I mean, it is kind of nice to eat too. You know?
But then again, I like every time I've had it, it just doesn't like. It's meant to be spicy. It's not spicy, and we know that I can't handle spice.
Yeah.
And then like it's just sort of it exists. It is on this plane of existence.
So
It's
imagine a wet cabbage.
it'd be like the Zuppa Toscana from. Oh no, that's not cabbage. That's kale.
No. Yeah, no. But yeah, so it's that. Basically just like any quesadilla, any chicken quesadilla, but with kimchi. Yeah.
No, because I don't.
So what would you rate that?
Like a 3, because
Okay.
I can't see the benefit of adding kimchi
Okay.
to my chicken quesadilla.
I mean, the Koreans might, but you might not.
I don't.
Yeah. Okay. This one is also a very obvious name, right? But the country might not be that obvious.
Oh.
It's called the Beefy Cheddar Cheetos Crunchwrap Slider.
Slider?
Slider? But don't let that slider part throw you off.
Is it Australia?
No.
Is it Canada?
Yes, it's Canada.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah. So take a guess what it is.
So read the title again. I got so caught up on Slider, I forgot the rest of it.
Beefy Cheddar Cheetos Crunchwrap Slider.
Oh, it's a Crunchwrap slider.
Yes.
See, I have the image of a burger.
Yeah, so it's a Crunchwrap, but smaller Crunchwrap.
Yeah. Because I think they do. Well, they did. I don't know if they still do them here.
I think they
but
still
they did
do.
used to.
Yeah.
And so it's a little baby Crunchwrap.
Yes.
But it's got like burger meat in it instead of taco meat, and it's got Cheetos in it. Probably. Well, no, would it be Flaming Hot Cheetos? Well, no, it would say Flaming Hot Cheetos. So just Cheetos. And like the rest of the stuff that you would normally get in a Crunchwrap.
I'm going to give it to you, Nick.
Woo!
It's seasoned ground beef, warm nacho cheese sauce, shredded cheddar cheese, and crunchy cheddar jalapeno Cheetos.
Oh.
Yeah, so shredded cheddar cheese, and then they added the cheddar jalapeno. Cheetos.
There's just so much cheese.
And all perfectly wrapped in a grilled flour tortilla.
There's just so much cheese.
There's so much cheese.
Like, that's the thing with people that eat cheese. They don't just want cheese. They want cheese. They're like, pimp my ride.
Cheese on cheese.
We heard that you like cheese, so we put cheese on your cheese so you could eat cheese while you eat cheese.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, so, yeah.
I'd give that like a 3 again because that
You don't
much
like
cheese,
the
I
cheese
would
on
just,
cheese on cheese on
no.
cheese.
It's
Okay.
like whenever I get a quesadilla, because as much as I say that I don't like melted cheese,
Yeah.
I like quesadillas, but I have to have sour cream in it so that I can dip
I
it in the
see.
sour cream. Or
Okay.
like pizza. If it's got too much cheese on it, all I can taste is cheese.
That's fair.
Like Chicago style pizza, and I'm calling you out, Chicago.
Ooh.
Deep dish pizza.
Be careful because the new Pope is from Chicago.
He can excommunicate me all he wants. I don't care. He actually sounds like a cool pope. So, but still, like
Pope Leo the
16th?
16?
Something like that.
Something like that.
We're getting into like Louis territory in
Yeah.
France, where there's like 552 of
Yes.
them. But Chicago style pizza, when it's deep dish,
Mm-hmm.
is disgusting because it's like they took a block of cheese, put it on some bread, cooked it, and then introduced it to some tomato sauce 6 years ago. Like, it's literally that much cheese, and it's got a little baby layer of tomato sauce on top of it.
It's funny because that reminds me of a TikTok where it's like, where's the someone Italians criticizing like the Chicago deep dish. And he's like, where's the cheese? It's under the sauce. So there's a guy who stitched it. He's like, it's under the sauce, right, right. And so like I was like, okay, let me see what an actual Chicago deep dish looks like. And yeah, so there's like 2 handfuls of cheese, put down on the bottom, right, and then some tomato sauce on top, right, and
But
then,
not even some, it's like a teaspoon
a
for the
little
whole
bit.
pizza.
and then some like whatever they sprinkle on top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's one actually here in Vegas called, actually there might be a couple. It's called Giordano's.
Giordano's.
And I went there for the first time and everyone was like, it's a Chicago style pizza, it's great.
Yeah.
Got it. And it was like someone had just taken an entire piece of Wisconsin and melted it onto my pizza. Like,
Well, now you're having beef with Wisconsin and not just Illinois.
well, no, I like that. You beef with Wisconsin because
Oh my God.
I like that.
Move on.
But move on.
Okay. Last one at Taco Bell. And this is probably going to be like an hour and a half long because we still have quite a ways to go. Right. So buckle up for a long episode.
Sorry, I didn't realize we were on that page.
Yes. Last up in Taco Bell is called the Taquito Lupita.
Taquito la pita.
Yes. It's a European country, which is probably obvious.
Fair. No, I was actually going to say somewhere in Latin America.
Yeah.
Because it's still in Spanish. So,
Yeah.
Because usually when it goes to Germany, it's like,
Yeah.
the schnitzel taco.
Schnitzel. It's the taco schnitzel from the Taco Bell.
Get to the schnitzel.
Get to the chopper. Okay. That's a movie reference you didn't expect. Huh?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You said Terminator?
Yes, I've seen Terminator
What?
and Terminator 2 and 3 and 4 and 5.
Holy Jesus.
Yes.
That's more than I've seen because I stopped at 3.
Oh my God. So you haven't seen Genesis?
No.
No? God damn it.
I used to play it when it was still Sega.
Oh my God. Move on. What is a taquito lopita?
Well, I have to figure out what country it's from first.
It's pretty obvious. We've already done this country.
Is it Spain?
Yes, it's Spain
Oh, okay.
again.
Oh, so that's why it's still in Spanish.
Yes.
Okay. I was going to say, is it like Sweden or something? And they just kept it in Spanish.
Oh my God. Can you imagine?
A taquito is
Yes.
a rolled taco, so I'm assuming it's going to be like that.
Indeed.
Maybe, is it going to be like those taquitos we got from Habanero's Grill, where it's got like the sauce and stuff on top of it?
Yeah, actually.
Kind of like enchilada style taquitos, yeah.
Yep. Okay. So you didn't say any of what the ingredients are.
Oh, well, either beef or chicken.
No.
No?
No, it's actually a dessert one.
Oh.
Oh.
So is it like a chocolate taquito?
No, you're close though. I'm just going to give it to you.
Okay.
Right? It's a flour tortilla topped with cinnamon sugar, served in with soft serve vanilla ice cream and a dulce de leche sauce.
Ooh.
Yes.
That sounds good.
Yes, indeed. It's very, very... like the picture alone, I'm like, my mouth was watering, dude.
Fair.
I wanted one of those. I'm going to travel to Spain right now.
Do it.
So what's your ranking on this one?
I'd give that a 9. Yeah, I think... yeah,
I think
don't
Germany
it's-
would also give it a 9.
9. 9.
Yeah. Okay. So, moving on to McDonald's.
Macca's.
This is Macca's. This is the big one. And this
Is it the Big Mac?
You know, it's funny because every country in the world has a Big Mac, but India has a chicken Maharaja Mac.
You mean the Maharaja?
Yeah, Maharaja. But
Well, you know, McDonald's doesn't have the Big Mac in Australia either.
doesn't?
Because they lost a trademark. So, a little history lesson in our food thing.
Okay.
So, when McDonald's went to Australia, they tried to trademark the Big Mac.
Okay.
Well, there was a restaurant there already called Big Mac's.
Oh.
And McDonald's tried to sue them for copyright infringement.
Damn.
But Big Mac had been around since the 40s. So they were like, I know that we only have like 3 restaurants, but we have the copyright. So,
Yeah.
fuck you, McDonald's. Oh,
Yeah, so what do they call it?
you, McDonald's.
What do they call it?
Well, I think it's I can't remember what it's called, but the funniest thing was Burger King of Australia started naming all of their things on their menu better than the Big Mac. So it was like the Whopper still better than the Big Mac. Like so, there's pictures of it. Where
I can't
everything on the
imagine
menu-
them just naming it Fat Maurice, because that's Maurice McDonald's name. His nickname was Mac. I think it was named after him. So the Big Mac. He was one of the McDonald's brothers. He's Maurice McDonald's or Mac McDonald.
Fair.
Yeah.
That's hot. McDonald.
Yeah.
Old Mc.
Old McDonald.
Had a Mc.
Old anemone had a farm. So, okay. So this is the source from this is a website called eatthis.com.
Nice.
And the full name of the website is Eat This, Not That.
I will do what I want website.
Okay. So, give me the country and description of a jalapeno and cheese McFlavor fries.
Ooh.
Yeah. This is very obvious in the description. Jalapeno and cheese McFlavor fries. But the country might not be as obvious.
Is it England?
It's in Europe.
Is it Germany?
Nope.
France.
Now you have to go north.
Sweden?
Close.
Denmark?
Close.
Norway?
Yes.
I was going to say it's one of the Scandies.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
one of the Scandies.
Yes. It's in Norway. And give me the description.
So, what was it again? A jalapeno cheese flavor fries? McFlavor fries?
McFlavor fries, yeah.
So, it's going to be fries with cheese, jalapenos, and maybe like pico de gallo on it.
So it's a side of fries with jalapenos and a hot chili cheese sauce.
Oh, chili.
Yes.
I knew there was going to be something that added the McFlavor.
Yes.
McFlavor.
So-
McFlavor.
Yeah. So staying in Europe, this one is called, and it's very obvious, the tomato and mozzarella panzerotti.
Could it be Italy?
Mamma mia! How did you
That's a
guess that?
spicy meatball.
Yes. So give me what is a tomato and mozzarella panzerotti.
God. Is it going to be McDonald's version of a flatbread?
I think panzerotti is like supposed to be like yeah, it is kind of like a.
Why are you doing an Italian accent? You're speaking in English.
It's kind of like a I don't know. It's kind of like a. Oh God, what are those called? Like the big pillows of like. Am I thinking of ravioli? No, not ravioli. The bigger ravioli stuffed with things and baked. Calzone. That's what I'm thinking of. Jesus Christ, that took me a while.
That did take you a while.
Yeah.
So it's a McCalzone.
Yes, it's a calzone. So it's a panzerotti, which is like a small calzone, filled with Italian tomatoes and mozzarella cheese.
Hang on, filled with what?
Italian tomatoes and mozzarella
For
cheese.
some reason, I thought you said olives. I was like, why? Have they got
Italian
olives?
tomatoes. Yeah. So what would you rate that, Nicholas?
Like a half a point. That's so.
What?
A, it's so boring, and B, like,
Okay.
where's the meat?
Okay.
Like, at least put some meat in. You're at bloody McDonald's, for God's sake.
Sounds like you want to shove some meat in your mouth.
Don't you know it?
Okay. So moving on to this one, and I think it's very obvious if you know this country's foods, right? It's called.
Is it Korea?
No. It's called a spicy buffalo chicken poutine.
Oh, it's Canada.
Yes. And I even wrote here, Canada.
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 You even Canada, bro?
Yes. So what is it?
Well, poutine is traditionally fries, cheese curds, and gravy. So I'm assuming that instead of the gravy, it's got spicy buffalo sauce on it.
Actually, it still has the gravy. So
Oh,
it's,
really?
yeah. So it's fries topped with stringy cheese curds, gravy, and crispy pieces of seasoned chicken covered in buffalo sauce and chopped green onions.
Interesting.
Sounds good, right?
It sounds good, except for cheese curds. Just always like
Cheese is always there. Cheese
is
a part of
always
life.
following me. It won't let me leave. But even like,
So okay, let's say without the cheese curds. So you're unbiased here.
well, no, even if
What
it
would
was
you-
like, even if it was kind of like animal style fries, so it had cheese on it instead of cheese curds, then I would probably be all right. It's just that cheese curds sound awful.
Okay.
Because curdling milk.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Well,
oh
I mean-
yes, let me take this curdled milk
Don't
and let
think
me
about it
deep
as-
fat fry it and let me
Okay, don't think
consume
about it as curdled spoiled milk. Okay, don't think about it like that. Think about it as cheese. Okay.
I'm torn because I really enjoyed poutine when I was in Canada. I'll give it a 7 because I think that
All right.
the gravy and the buffalo chicken would disguise the cheese curds, and
Fair
I think
enough.
I'd be able to make it through.
Okay, fair enough.
So
All right, next one is called the McAloo Tiki. So it's MCALOO, McAloo, and then Tiki, TIKKI.
is it Hawaii?
No.
A tiki bar?
So this is in Asia. And it's one of the countries we've already mentioned.
Oh God!
I'm running out of countries.
Is it Malaysia? Is it Korea? Is it Vietnam? Is it Thailand? Is it Taiwan? Is it Japan?
How
is it
have
Nepal?
you not said it yet?
Is it
Oh my
Bhutan?
God.
Is it? Oh, is it fucking China?
No.
Okay.
How have you not said it yet? You just said so many countries.
India?
India. Yes. So this is the one this one's actually one that you mentioned earlier. And I was surprised because, yeah. It's one of those vegetarian things.
Oh, it's the chickpea, like
Not
a
chickpea.
falafel, like a what's it called? Not a samosa. What's the other thing? I can't remember what it's called. Not a bhaji. What was that?
It's a, no, I don't know.
I can't think of.
Yeah, but anyway.
because
So-
it's vegetarian, I usually go for the
Yes.
the meat.
So it's a fried patty made from potatoes and peas on a bun. How do you feel about that? What's your
Nothing
ranking?
else on it, just the.
I think there's like some like tomato or like some sauce or cheese or whatever if you want. But yeah, but the main thing is the patty.
I don't know. That's
Yeah. So how do you feel about that, Nick? What's the ranking on this on the Nick scale?
I'd give it a 5, and the reason I give it a
Okay.
5 is because if I was in India, I'd probably try it.
Yeah.
If it was here, I'd probably avoid it.
Okay.
So
So you know, okay. The funny thing is, the next one is actually the cottage cheese and radish muffin that you mentioned earlier. I forgot I had that on my list.
you were trying to repress that memory.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, the next one is the cottage cheese and radish muffins. A McMuffin, wheat bun, radish, arugula, cottage cheese, spices, and butter.
Minus 4,500
Minus 4
million and 12.
Yeah. Okay. Next one is called the chicken paprika. The country is in Europe, but it's not a Scandinavian country.
Germany,
No,
Greece,
nope,
England,
nope, not an island.
Portugal,
Nope,
Spain,
nope,
France,
nope,
Belgium.
nope. Think of a country that's fiercely independent
I mean, that could be any of them.
from the European Union.
England.
No, not no. It was once part of the European Union. This country has never been part of the European Union.
Russia.
No. Think of its beautiful mountains.
Switzerland.
Yes, Switzerland. Switzerland.
Switzerland, yeah.
Yeah. So tell me what a chicken paprika is.
Well, knowing Switzerland, the three things that they're famous for is Swiss chocolate, Swiss cheese, and Nazi gold. So it's going to be like a Nazi gold coin melted down over some chicken with paprika on it under a fondue.
I think one of them is okay. It's kind of like that episode of Family Guy where Peter made the what was it like the Dorito sausage car panini, and then crack a Cadbury egg on top of it. Yeah. So binging with Babish, he's one of the famous YouTube cooks. He made the car panini and absolutely vomited.
Oh, yeah.
And he
that.
actually made it in his car. It was funny. Yeah. So anyway, so it's a breadcrumb coated chicken fried in Swiss grapeseed oil with paprika sauce, melted cheese, and a warm bun made with Swiss flour.
See, I told you there'd be cheese in there.
Yes.
Because it's the Swiss.
Yes. Yeah, so, but it doesn't actually sound that bad.
Take the cheese off and I'll probably eat it.
It's a little bit spicy with a kick because it's paprika.
Yeah, I don't know. Can we add, is Switzerland going to be added to the countries such as Russia and Zimbabwe that have pissed off?
Probably.
And probably
likely.
both Koreas by now.
Yeah. Yeah. This one's, next one is a foreign name. Well, actually, no, you haven't given your ranking for the chicken paprika.
Oh, yeah, like a 4.
Okay. All right. This one's a foreign name, but it's still in McDonald's. It's called a Berber Ayam. So it's a BURBURAYAM. Berber Ayam. I think I'm probably butchering that pronunciation. But
Morocco?
no, actually.
Tunisia?
It's a country that we've already mentioned prior in Southeast Asia.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Malaysia.
Yes.
Okay, thank God. I was going to start going through all of them again. Oh, Jesus.
Yes. Okay. So it's in Malaysia. What is it?
What was it called again?
Berber Ayam.
Oh, God. Someone blended up a Burberry jacket and put it on top of a burger in between a bun.
Correct. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes. I knew it.
So it's chicken strips, spring onions, sliced ginger, diced chilies, and a fried shallots on a porridge-based dish. So imagine a porridge.
Interesting.
With sliced ginger, diced chilies, fried shallots, spring onions, and chicken strips.
See, that's the bit that's getting me is the porridge.
Yeah. I mean, you know how a porridge always has all those like little seasoning things.
Yeah,
right?
but not savory.
You haven't had a savory porridge?
No.
Porridge is meant to be savory, man.
No, it's not.
Dude, literally in every Asian country, porridge is savory.
That doesn't mean it's right.
Okay. Okay, colonist. I mean, you dictate the rules then.
Exactly. Have you not realized by now?
Okay. All right.
So I'm actually intrigued by that one. So I'm probably going to give it an 8. I'm still confused by the porridge. That's the biggest thing.
All
but
right.
I don't think it would necessarily be bad. It's just confusing. It's kind of like sea salt and caramel. It's like I'm confused.
Well, but
it's good.
There's nothing sweet in the porridge. It's literally just the rice and the savory stuff. So it's not sweet at all.
No, by itself it's not sweet.
Okay.
But you
It's
normally
the
have
most
like
bland thing ever.
exactly. That's why you have to add things to it.
Yeah. Okay. So next, moving on to
Next.
this one's a repeat country as well in Europe.
Okay.
Okay, in Europe. This one is called the McExtreme pulled pork. You would think it's the United States, right?
Absolutely. Jesus.
But no, surprisingly, there's a developed European country with a menu item called the McExtreme pulled pork.
Is it England?
No.
Spain.
Yes.
Bloody hell, everything's from either Spain or Malaysia. Jesus Christ.
Yes. Tell me what it is.
I'm waiting for you to say, no, it's actually from Kuwait.
Can you imagine? The McExtreme pulled pork is actually from deep in the rural Korean jungle.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to be Korea.
Yes.
Well, and a McExtreme pulled pork. So I'm assuming that instead of actually, it could still have the burger on it as well.
Ooh, you're getting there.
So it's burger with pulled pork on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Would there be? What else would there be?
Food.
I would say no. Instead of bacon, because it's Spain, jamon iberico, with like barbecue sauce and then like lettuce, tomatoes, and stuff. Probably cheese because everything's got sodding cheese on it, and between a bun.
I'm just gonna give it to you. So it's a beef patty, pulled pork, bacon, and crispy fried onions, smothered in smoked cheese, barbecue sauce, and smoked mayonnaise. So smoked cheese, barbecue sauce.
There's a lot of smoking going on there.
And smoked mayonnaise. Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. So what would you rate that, Nicholas?
Take off the cheese. Well, with the cheese, I'd still give it an 8 because I think it would do really well over
Without
there.
the cheese.
Without the cheese, I'd probably give it a 10. That sounds
Okay.
incredible.
So moving on to this one's a country that you've been mentioning in Europe a lot, but just haven't gotten around to. It's called the M.
Ooh, the
The M.
Germany.
Yes, actually.
Nice.
Deutschland.
Deutschland.
Yes. So what is it?
The M.
Yeah,
Getting
the
a lot
M.
of context with the M. The M. So I'm going
M.
to say, watch. It's probably like it's in Hamburg, and it's just a hamburger because Hamburg is like it's a hamburger.
Can you imagine they have the same thing in Australia where it's copyrighted, right? And they just call the Big Mac the M.
You cannot call this a hamburger, you know.
Yeah, so it's just called the M.
This is M.
All right.
I'm going to go more cultural and say that
Okay.
it's very similar to what we discussed with Spain, but instead of pulled pork, it's going to be like a schnitzel, like a fried pork schnitzel cutlet.
Ooh.
Well, there's probably sodding cheese on it because everything's got cheese on it.
Everything's got
Even
cheese.
I've got cheese on me.
Okay.
I'm just covered in cheese.
Yes, absolutely.
Just
That's
sitting
not
here
sweat, that's cheese.
Underneath a fondue.
Yes, exactly.
Well, would they put sauerkraut in McDonald's?
Probably.
I mean,
not.
they managed to put bloody kimchi in a quesadilla at Taco Bell. So, yeah, burger, schnitzel cutlet, sauerkraut. Leave it at that.
Okay. I'm not going to give it to you. So it's 100% German beef patties paired with a creamy special sauce, in addition to crispy onions, spicy cucumbers, 2 slices of cheese, and a side salad. Just to wash it down as a side
What
salad.
is wrong with you, Germany? Why did you have a side salad at McDonald's?
Yes. I don't know.
Just for the side salad, it's getting a 1. I'm deeply offended by this McDonald's side
You
salad.
hate vegetables that much?
If I'm going to McDonald's, I'm not getting a sodding vegetables, am I?
Oh my god.
It's like when we got the Minecraft Happy Meals, I threw away the apples.
Oh my god,
It's like,
yeah.
I'm here for the bloody food. I'm not here for
I
a
remember
bloody...
the vlog I uploaded.
Jesus.
It's like we have the dungeon of apple slices.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Screw
Okay.
you, apple slices.
Next one is called the Macbeth. I'm just kidding. But no, I just put the Macbeth here just to...
I have also seen that.
Yeah.
That Game Changers video.
Yeah. It's meat. It's from Scotland, and it's meat taken from a cow that trusted the butcher with its very life. So, okay. Last one for McDonald's and for this quiz. Finally, we reached the end. The McVegan.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Just whatever country it is, throw it in the bin. Jesus Christ.
There's actually 2 countries in this one.
Of course there is.
Yes.
Throw both of them in the bin. And the whatever the McVegan is.
Okay.
Throw that in the bin.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. So what is the McVegan?
Well, let me see if I can guess the countries first.
Mm-hmm.
Is it in Southeast Asia?
No, it's in Europe, actually.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's got to
Northern
be England,
Europe.
isn't it?
No, Northern
Thank
Europe.
God for that.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to throw my home country in the bin.
Yes, exactly.
Is it one of the or 2 of the Scandies?
Yeah.
Is it,
Well, I think one of them is not actually Scandinavia, but the other one is.
is it Holland and Denmark? Denmark.
Is it Denmark? No.
Sweden and Belgium.
You got the Sweden part right.
Sweden and Croatia. I said Croatia.
See, here's the thing. I don't know if I think it is a Scandinavian country, but I'm going to give it to you now. It's Sweden and Finland.
Oh, yeah, Finland's one of the 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so Sweden and Finland.
The bloody McVegan, let me see.
The McVegan.
Well, at least with vegan, I know that there can't be any meat or fish or anything
Yes.
because it's vegan.
Yeah. And you know that there's no cheese as well. Because
That's true, because it's vegan.
Yeah.
So they're already getting points, but they already got like 5 million points taken away from them. So is it just a bun with
It's just a bun, yeah.
with a pamphlet of pictures of cows being slaughtered
From PETA.
from PETA? Is that what it is? It's just a bun and sadness.
I'm going to give it to you.
Nice.
Yeah, because it is a bun and sadness. It's a seasoned soy burger and egg-free mayonnaise with lettuce, ketchup, mustard, pickles, and tomatoes.
No, burn it. Burn it.
Burn it.
Burn it to the ground.
Okay.
Burn Finland
Yeah.
to the ground.
Yes.
Just no. No,
So-
stop it. Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's one of those things, and I'm going to go on a bit of a rant here, but if you're vegan,
Yes.
what the... Is that censor?
Yes.
What the are you doing at McDonald's? Like, no offense, but what are you doing at McDonald's? It's like if I went to a vegan restaurant and said, can I have the T-bone, please? Like,
I mean,
I would get shot, first off.
no, you'll get T-boned.
But like, why are you here?
I mean,
Why are you here? Or go to KFC and be like, can I get some vegan chicken, please? No. Go away. Go and eat your kale and be quiet in the corner.
The only thing that would be acceptable is like if you go to Long John Silver's and you're a vegetarian. Because all
If
they
you're
serve
pescatarian.
you're because So because they all they serve is fish.
Yeah, so you'd be all right then.
It's a fishy place. But anyway, so did you enjoy our little quiz, Nick?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Except that everything was Southeast Asia or Spain.
Or covered in cheese.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See,
But,
I was waiting for a really random one, like I said, like Kuwait or like, I don't know, Equatorial Guinea or something like that.
no.
Like,
I mean, so there was one that I found on mash.com that's in South Africa, right? So it's Johannesburg. But it was too basic, right? Like it's just a meal that's like just, breast and thigh, fried chicken, but like served with like a kind of sauce.
fair.
Yeah. So I'm like,
Yeah, get out of here, South Africa, with your basic
I want
bitch.
something. Yeah, I want something that like will actually twist the tides.
I want like something called the Johannesburger. That I don't know
Johannesburger.
what's South African that we can throw on a burger that's not apartheid.
Elon Musk.
Him too. Between the two of us, we got apartheid and Elon Musk in there.
Yes, exactly.
All right, South Africa, you're added to the list
Alrighty.
as bloody Ethiopia and
It's
Russia.
called the McMusk. All right. Well, Nick, what is your question of the week?
Either what is the most random foreign fast food meal you've ever heard of,
Yes.
or what would be representative of your country that would
Absolutely.
be served at a fast food place. So, like, do you want to have KFC serve fish and chips because you're in England?
Yeah.
Do you want, I don't know, do you want McDonald's to have McChicken adobo?
Yeah.
Like, because you're in the Philippines, like, what do you want? Like,
For me, I mean, okay. So with the two countries that I've been a citizen of. So I was a Filipino citizen. Now I'm a U.S. citizen, right? In the Philippines, I would say the rice meals, obviously the fried chicken, and the gravy being in McDonald's. That would be representative of the Philippines. In America, do you remember when Jack in the Box had a burger in between two grilled cheese sandwiches?
I do vaguely remember that, yes.
Yeah, that would be the most American. Or there was a thing from Carl's Jr. called the All-American Burger with, so it's not just a hamburger, but it's also
is that
got...
the one where there was the model in the hot tub?
Yes, there was a hot dog
okay,
and potato chips. That would
Yeah.
be representative of
What's
this
more
country.
American
Yeah.
than this burger? It's
Yeah.
this all-American model on a jacuzzi.
On a yacht.
In a truck. No, it was an aircraft carrier.
Oh, it was an aircraft carrier.
in front
Yeah.
of the Statue of Liberty while there's the 4th of July
Yes.
fireworks going off and the American flag.
Yeah.
America! That
Do you
was,
agree with your-
Jesus Christ.
If you were speaking from your American citizen side, would you agree with that?
Hell yeah, brother.
Okay. So what about in England? What would be representative of your English culture?
I think I just said it, the fish and chips at KFC.
There you go.
Well, not necessarily English culture, but so for my birthday, I went to a place here in Vegas called Brewdog, and I had a burger with haggis on it.
Oh damn! Oh yeah, that's right. You told me.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! I
actually
was
really
like,
good.
I was like, the burger looks good until the haggis.
Yeah, it looks really good. And he was like, "Oh, that looks fantastic." And then I said, "Yeah, it's got haggis on it." He was like, "That's awful. That's terrible."
And I was like,
"Here's
throw it away.
an American thing for you." So here in Las Vegas, I know we're nearly exactly an hour and a half.
Okay.
There's a place called the Heart Attack Grill.
Yes, I know about the heart attack grill.
I think we've actually talked about this before, but for the
Yeah.
listeners, they have a vegetarian option.
They do?
Have we talked? We haven't talked about this
No,
before.
I don't think we have.
So the vegetarian
What?
option.
What? The most unhealthy freaking restaurant.
£350 and you eat for free.
Yes.
Is cigarettes.
Good Lord. What a nice note to end on. Everybody, thank you very much for listening to another episode of the JavaScript Podcast. Cozy and Tito Wavy, watch your backs.
Especially on Super Smash Brothers Cozy.
Indeed. And we'll see you guys again next week. Nick, play us out.
It's raining tacos